right here. Guest interview here in Shots Fired. All right, as I said before, this man is absolutely incredible, okay? The nickname is Big Mac. We'll talk about the real name when he gets on the screen. But before we get started, we got a dope promo video and watch this brother ball. So right here, check out Big Mac. Let's see him.
Want to see me fly?
As I said before, I got to talk about this man. This man is absolutely insane. We have the one and only Big Mac. How you feeling, brother?
I'm good. Appreciate you for having me, Vince. Thank you, FIBA. Thank you for everybody who's watching. Appreciate all you guys, man. Thank you so much.
Man, thank you. And I'm going to say right now, I got your name here. If I butcher it, I practice it all night. Your real name is Ahmad Elghamri?
Perfectly. Even with the accent, I love it. Perfectly.
Well, I was in Egypt like a couple of months ago. I learned sabah khair, I learned shukran, zatoon, I heard of the olives. And we joke about, I look at you, I thought you were mixed. I thought you were like a Blake Griffin, like before he hit the gym, but then came back as Broly. And then I thought you were also a little Jewish. I thought you liked the filter fish. But then I find out you're Arabic, like you are Egyptian. Can you walk me through your history, man? Please.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm one of a kind. All right, you will never see an Egyptian like me. I'm gonna be honest, because I rarely see any Egyptian redheads. That's the first. So even when I go to Egypt, everybody's looking at me like a tourist, but I'm actually from there. so it's the funniest thing ever. And then when I walk around here, everybody thinks I'm either Jewish, I'm Irish, I'm Italian. You'll never think I'm Egyptian. So that's, I'm an underdog. It's all right. I like it.
I mean, people don't think I'm Jamaican Chinese, but I'm like a quarter. But you like full Egyptian. Yo, when you 100%. Said, hold on, it's like a redhead terrorist. What do you think? Your hair is the fire? Like you're like, I'm gonna go in like. No, that's not how this works. But I try to look you up in so many different places. Your skill is legendary. I mean, man, you were out there at Rucker Park doing your thing. Now, I want to know, you played at John Jay. Where did your basketball skills, and I'm so sorry, let me reverse. I always ask this one question. I'm just too excited to see you. My first question I usually ask my guests is, what was the first memory you have that involved basketball?
Just to pick up basketball, run with my friends. That's all. Right after school, every day, right after school, sixth grade and up. Every day, sixth grade and up. I just me, three of my friends. We'd all just go straight to the park right after school. No homework, none of that stuff, man. Just straight to the park until 10 p.m. and then go right back home, sleep, and then next day school. That's how it was.
I love it. And if you're tuning in right now, this is Shots Fired. We got my man Big Mac, basically a Brooklyn, New York legend. I'm your man Vince Chang. Follow FIBA all over. Now, I did research. You played at John Jay. I went to City College of New York, so you're in the CUNY system. Did you play in college or high school? Like, where's your skills?
So I tried out for JV, didn't make it. Tried out for varsity, didn't make it. I actually senior year, it was between me and the freshman, last cut.
Okay.
And the freshman ended up making it over me, which was probably the smart thing to do. So it was between me and him. I ended up getting cut. Freshman made it and actually played. But you got credit where credit's due. He did work with him for the 4 years, and he became he averaged 15 points a game. That's solid.
That's solid.
Good. You got to give credit where credit's due. So it is what it is. And then I went to John Jay. But I never tried out, no. So that was like, I never tried out. I just stayed with school and just started grinding my major.
Now I gotta know, what was your major at John Jay?
Criminal justice.
Okay, I mean that's typical, John. Yeah. If you don't know John Jay is the police school. Everybody goes to that school, then goes to NYPD or becomes a drug dealer. Yeah. No, I'm joking. They know the ins and outs. We know how many grams is legal, right? We know what to do to get on. But John Jay, again, City Guys, the Beavers, John Jay, I think you guys are the Bloodhounds.
Bloodhounds, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yeah.
But but your skills are nice. I mean, if we go to your Instagram right now, you ball out with Waldo all the time, which is basically your best friend.
Yeah.
The first question I want to ask is that your game is so fluid as a big man. We're going to talk about, not elephant in the room, no pun intended, but the thing is, you are one of the most agile. Yeah. You remind me of Escalade from And One. Where did this skill come from, bro?
Man, that's a tough answer. It just like, I was always an active type of person, like even though like I'm big and I love to eat. Don't get me wrong, I love to eat on and off the court.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. You eat on that court.
Yeah. But like I love to eat, but I'm always active. So like I'll go play ball, say like 5-6 hours, but then I'll go right back home and have a big pile of rice. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm always active. So I think that me just always playing ball, always practicing, always going out with my friends and just hooping. It just gradually got better and better as I got older.
Yeah, I see that. I got shot. Somebody on YouTube right now is from Nuba International, and he's asking, where exactly are you from in the USA? So where you repping?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. Yeah, he's from Brooklyn. If you're trying to recruit him to be balling, you better hit up Brooklyn, New York. That's Big Mac. Also, shout out to people right now, Super Lover saying hi right there on TikTok. Also, give it up to King Lido, Moving Silence. What's good? I feel y'all. So now, tell me the relationship with you and Waldo. The amazing content you guys have. It's like this beautiful Step Brothers vibe. It's like that good back, cop back. Where did that friendship start?
So me and Waldo went to 2 different high schools. So yeah, he was in FDR, I was in Fort, and we knew each other from the same group. We were all basically just chill together and go hoop at the same park.
Yeah.
So as you know, we gradually grew older, we got closer and closer, and then COVID hit, and that's when TikTok started popping during COVID. Yeah. So he wanted to post vids. He was like, "Yo, Mac, you're funny, you're good at ball. Let's post a video. Let's try it out." And I said, "Nah, I'm not. I wasn't feeling it. I was like, there's really no point." And he ended up posting one of my videos, right, an old video on his account. And then that's when it started blowing up.
Okay.
So after that video started blowing up, he was like, "All right, let's dig through archives and see what kind of other vids we got of you, playing ball." So then that's when we started finding all these old vids of me just when I was 16, 17, 18, just hooping. And we started posting it, and then it just gradually started getting bigger. The account started getting bigger. So then that's when we changed the name, and then me and him just started making vids together.
Oh man, and because I'm like, it's literally 2 best friends having fun playing ball, and y'all have this great chemistry together. Now, his background, is he Arabic as well? Because I don't know nothing.
Yeah, he's Afghanistan. He's Afghani.
Afghanistan. Oh wow, y'all definitely the bomb on the court. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm just joking. I'm joking. No, don't cancel me. Don't cancel me. They're not trying to break into anything. No, they're very nice. They're not like on a no playlist. No, it's just really dope. So y'all ball out. Now, you've been traveling to different celebrity games. I have to ask, like, is there a celebrity game that you remember that was like your favorite, or you got like a funny story from one of those?
My favorite one would probably be the New York Rucker Park run.
Yeah.
That was insane. Amari Stoudemire was there. You had Raymond Felton. You had Latrell Sprewell. You had everybody, even Walt Frazier.
Yep. Oh yeah, he was there.
Yeah, he was there. He was coaching. He was our coach for our team.
Wait a minute, was the guy from Above the Rim showed up out of nowhere? Yep, Shep did show up.
There.
That was
and
crazy.
He had the best intro. He walked in, and all eyes was on him. I felt like I was back in the movie. He was literally slow mo walking, and it was the best. All cameras on him. Man, that was the best intro, bro. That run was hands down one of the best experience I ever had.
Oh my God. Sasha, if you right now, go to this man's page right now. And I think it's like, if you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see right there, the Knicks jersey's there, but he's going to keep going down because there was a picture, if we can find that, about you balling out in the park. Once it gets up there, I'm going to talk about it. But you got to post up Omari Stoudemire. I saw that picture. What is that feeling being one of the top defensive players in the NBA? Now he's a little more older, and now you going head to head with him. What was that emotions like?
It was memorable. I'll never forget that. And guess what? right when I started posting them up, I'm like, am I really posting up Amari Stoudemire? And while I was thinking about it, I was having such a great time. I had the biggest grin on my face. I look up to the rim, and I couldn't see the rim anymore. He was just right over. I'm pretty sure I airballed that layup, 100%. I think 90% layup. I might have missed that. I did miss, actually. I did.
Bro, I would have airballed that layup too.
I looked up, and I just seen Amari looking right at me. And he knew that I was like, I was calling for the ball. I was like, I'm going to post him up. I'm going to try to take him. I posted up twice, and I look up, and I can't find the rim. And he's just right over me, smiling. I was like, all right.
I think I found it. All right, real quick. Scroll up, Sasha. There's a picture of Big Mac pointing. Click that one. Then click, and then all of a sudden scroll to the right. I think this is where it is. I think this is you in the right. No, that was you, Krause House. No, actually, no. This is another one to talk about. You met one of my idols, T-Mac.
I did.
I did. Me and T-Mac.
Yeah, I zoned out. I did. I swear I forgot. Wow, I really did. And you know what's crazy? That's Waldo's idol.
Really?
That's because Waldo got invited to the OBL. It was an OBL tournament in Brooklyn, and he got invited, and T-Mac was there, and that was his hero.
Yeah, mine's Vince Carter. I mean, I always make the joke that I followed Vince Carter from North Carolina, 1995 Toronto Raptors started to get into the NBA. 98, he comes in. Like, I have that stuff memorized. But the best story is that T-Mac and Vince Carter didn't know they were cousins. Like, they found out later in life, which always blew my mind. But I wanted to also talk about this again, me and Amari Stoudemire, also me and T-Mac. Are there any other basketball celebrities that you kind of got starstruck and was like, yo, I am either shaking his man's hand or playing the game with him?
So, you know what's crazy? Like, as I was growing up, all these YouTubers, these influencers, all these NBA players, you're watching them and you're like, damn, bro, like, this is insane. Watching them, you're like, you never put yourself in a position where you're going to actually shake one of their hands or like play with them, So like Cash Nasty, he for me, like me growing up, I swear I watched Cash Nasty's videos, Flight's videos. I watched all their videos growing up. So the fact that I even got a chance to play them one-on-one, was just insane. So just there's no words for it, It's just, it was amazing, honestly. And just meeting new people every time as, you gradually keep grinding and you're getting, you're growing your content, you're meeting new people. That's what it's all about, and you're having fun. That's the main thing,
fun. And this right here, this is a picture right here. You posting up Amari Stoudemire, and I can see you still smiling with that grin. Going, oh, snap.
2 posts, I got to the rim, and I couldn't see it no more. I swear.
Because we always make a joke, I think, as like ballers, is that we see these NBA players on TV, and we go like, yo, he ain't that big. Man, they all little. Like, even Steph Curry, you go like, man, he a midget. And then you next to him, you're like,
6'3".
Bro, you a athlete. Like, you're not just why are you so damn tall? But even like that. So also back to people. I've met Yvette Morales, either Jordan Sutherland, now they're the boot couple right now. But me and Duckers like Isaiah Rivera, Jared Roth, but then also crazy other influencers that are coming in here who just can ball. What is that community like? Because what we're also trying to do with Shots Fired is give more credit and also exposure to people expanding the game beyond professional sports, because the game is universal. How is that community now, since the pandemic is slowing down because you guys got popping because of TikTok, when you guys collaborating so much? What's that like?
It's honestly, it's the connections you make, especially with influencers. So I made say Jenna Bandy, or Kenny Chow. Like, those are 2 individuals where they were one of the first ones that reached out to me, right? Okay. And when I connected with them, I had the greatest time of my life, So it's like certain people you make really like deep connections, and you can even see it in the content. We're all having fun, we're all having a great time. Even when we're not making content, we're still trying to go out, chill, have fun. And that's what people forget, that we're not really like, we're hoopers, right? But we're not like NBA hoopers. Some people think like we're supposed to be like NBA ready hoopers, but we're actually just going out there to play ball, meet new people, and have fun. That's all it is. And especially when you're meeting new people, that's the whole benefit from it.
And that's what I love seeing too, because like stuff like Chris Staples, he loves dunking over people, but you and him have this similar personality. I think most people do. And I want to ask, I guess, personal, no matter where I see you, I mean, I met you at Krause House. We had the picture, and real quick, I think it was the purple picture, Sasha. If you could bring that up, it's when we had like the big profile picture. I met you at Krause House. We had that great tournament there at the Manhattan Card Club, and you seemed so happy. Like I didn't even know you like that. I just knew you from social media. And you know how we talk about some people, who are famous, they have like an attitude and stuff like that. Where do you get your genuine attitude? Because no matter where I see you, you are always so happy. Is there a reason for that? I just like, you're like, you know what? That's just who I am.
Nah, it's at the same time, you got to always think everything is a good opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like getting invited to that celebrity run or that games, like me 2 years ago, I would never, be like, who's Big Mac? Before all the content, be like, who is it? But once, when I started growing and I started getting invited, win or lose, obviously, you're not trying to lose. Obviously, you're going to play your hardest. But if you win, you're having fun and you're losing, you've got the opportunity to be there. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't get that opportunity to be there. So why be upset about it? Always be happy, always be jolly, man. Always have fun. And you're meeting new people. You see, we would have never met.
Exactly.
We never met. If it wasn't for those games.
And right there, I mean, I'm right literally in your shadow. Like you, I'm Amari Stoudemire, I'm you. Like that's exactly what's that. I'm just going Big Mac. You're like, yo, what's up?
We would have never met.
And I learned a long time ago, never let looks. You never judge a book by its cover. Again, you're a big guy, but the way you move on the court is crazy. Before we continue, thank you guys so much for the follows. Boogie, B1, Mohammed. I think we got another Sabaka hair there. Okay, cool. SF Chica collects. I think also, I told you I went to Egypt, and I kid you not, it was the most warming welcome ever. And I wanted to talk to you about it because when I booked my flight, shout out to everyone that was in Egypt, the Egyptian Basketball Federation. They were extremely courteous, but they kept saying, terrorism, be careful of this, be careful of that. It's dangerous. Don't walk out by yourself. So I was a little shocked. I'm from Brooklyn. I'll be all right. I went out there. I'm on a military base. Nicest people in the world. And to people who are watching, y'all don't know poverty if you live in America. Go to Egypt, go to a third world, quote unquote, country. You'll see that. And I want to know, was your upbringing another reason why you have such this generous attitude when it comes to things? Because you are so grateful when it comes to, your opportunities.
Well, the last time, I'm going to be honest, the last time I've been to Egypt was like when I was like 16, 17. Yeah. So it was a couple years ago. But just always got to be grateful for what you have. Always got to be grateful for what, it's just grateful and just humble because a lot of people out there don't have what we got. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Even say like carton of milk, the carton of milk, people in Egypt or any other third world country will die for just a sip of milk or a sip of water or whatever the fact may be. So you're honestly, right. in this life, bro, there's no need to be sad, no need to be upset. Just get up, grind, have fun, meet new people, get jiggy with it. You just gotta get jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it.
You got a fan actually right now in the chat. SF Chia Collect, shouts out to Big Mac. They love your basketball game.
Thank you
got
guys
true
so much.
fan. Now, also, I don't know if you ever heard of this guy. He played on St. John Fisher. Connor Williams, called the Big Coos. This guy's 7 foot, 360 pounds. I really want this personal question. What is your stand on big men playing basketball? Not just tall. Y'all some hefty mother lovers, but how do y'all do you guys come together and talk? It's like they're a small community of big players. You don't see a lot.
No, we don't see a lot. There's honestly a couple of us out there, and it's crazy that you bring up Connor because he's a beast, bro. And the fact that he's playing, you're running back and forth in a huge full court, and that you just got to give respect because I'm gonna be honest, my knees be shot after I be running back. My knees be shot, my lower back be shot. But don't get me wrong, people think we don't try to lose weight, we be grinding. You know what I'm saying? We be grinding, but it's hard. It gets to a point where we just be working out. I be in the gym. I be going to play ball. I be staying active. But that big bowl of rice, man.
That big bowl of rice.
That big bowl of rice. Right before I go to sleep, man, I try to get half of the rice. I eat it, and then I get more hungry. I get another half. You can't get enough of rice, right? It's so good, and pasta. But even another big guy who's going off right now is Mitchell, the neighborhood bucket. Yo, he's a beast too.
Don't get me started on neighbor. We had him on, I think, third or fourth show. One of the most humble guys. You and him, I would love.
Literally, we've been talking about it. I'm hoping to go to Cali soon, maybe in a month or so, and I'm gonna meet with him. I want to get him, Mac, maybe even Connor. I want to get everybody together, all the big guys together, make a big team of 5, and just start taking over.
Yo, I'm doing it right now. Yeah, how old are you now? Because you were born in the 80s and 90s. 25.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this movie. That was a Disney movie. I already know the name of your team. Heavyweights. That's it. Heavyweights. You ever seen that movie?
It's already done. I already put the name, and I'm gonna quote it and write Vince. So you know, everything is about to go down. Me, Mitchell, tell Connor, I'm Mac, and we'll get one more big, and that's the squad, and we're running it up.
I can't wait. But and we got a couple more questions again. Everybody, thank you so much for coming through. We got King Lito saying what's up, and also Collect says shrimp fried rice, baby. And I remember in Egypt something called kushari. I don't know if you had. Bro, explain kushari from an Egyptian, because when I ate it, it was healthy, but not. But what is kushari?
It's not healthy. It's straight carbs. I don't even think there's any protein. It's rice, and I think you get noodles, and you get fried grilled onions, and then chickpeas, and I'm pretty sure it's a lot of butter. That's it. I'm pretty sure there's no protein at all. It's just straight carbs, and it tastes so good.
So much. It was so good. All right, now. I do want to talk about this too. Now we're talking about the NBA. Now we've been bowling, and we know, we are a fan of the game. How are you liking this playoff season? Because it seems like it's anyone's game. I don't know whose fan you are. I know you're from Brooklyn. Who's your favorite NBA team, and how you feel about this NBA playoffs?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I want the Knicks to win.
Okay, got the Knicks.
I want the Knicks to win, and I'm seeing a lot of upsets this year. A lot of upsets, because everybody thought that Knicks weren't going to win the first round. Honestly, I was 50-50 because I was kind of scared. Because of how Donovan Mitchell played the first game, or what was the first game or second game where he went off.
Yep.
Right. So I was like, all right, if they can contain Donovan Mitchell and Mitchell Robinson starts, getting a little physical with Jared Allen, we're Gucci.
Yep.
Knicks 1-5, baby. And then my favorite player right now is Devin Booker.
Oh, you a D-Book fan?
I'm a D-Book fan. I respect his game so much. I respected it ever since he got those 70 points when against the Celtics, I think, and he lost. After that, I was like, he has he kind of has the Mamba mentality when it comes to like scoring at will, and I respect that. I respect that a lot.
I respect it too, because watching him, gradually. He's maybe, quote unquote, and I don't want to get the next Kobe Bryant. If he keeps going the way he is, because he has that mama mentality, he has a work ethic. Back to you with the Knicks, and right now, Collect's got me for Brunson is a when Randall plays good, because he reminds me like a J.R. Smith. One night he's on, one night he's off. That's Randall. But then when Barrett's there, it's cool. But it's Brunson that's been carrying this team. I think we have a shot. And correct me if I'm wrong. If anybody wins the NBA title, their city shuts down and they have a parade.
Knicks.
If the Knicks win, the whole country shutting down.
For at least a week.
For at least a week.
Easily. Bro, we won the first round, and I'm pretty sure there was riots going up in Times Square. So, and I'm ready for next round, because I know Jimmy Butler has been playing immaculate. And I'm honestly like, the Bucks, after losing that, they don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Jimmy Butler is him, and hopefully we can take him on. Honestly, you just gotta lock up Jimmy, bro. So that's all it is.
Jimmy, I think, is Michael Jordan's, forgotten son. We just don't know about that pullout game, Michael. I think he's that. But that last tip shot, we thought the game was over.
Oh my God.
And it was beautiful. I mean,
I was wondering, why was Giannis not guarding him? They should.
I don't know if Giannis was in foul trouble, but the thing is that I think it was just a glitch. I mean, the one thing is that I had two questions. I know you're on social media. How do you feel about Giannis's response to that question? I don't know if you saw about the failure. What is your, ones and twos on that? Because I thought it was the most beautiful response ever.
I thought it was. It's crazy. I totally agree with you. Honestly, it was. The question was asked in a very stupid, very kind of like maybe a little bit disrespectful way. Where you also got to be open to the guy just lost first of all, 3-1. You don't ask a question like that. And regardless, win or lose, they did accomplish a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They did as an organization and as him being the player, they accomplished a lot. It's just sometimes the other team just wants it more. You know, it happens. And it happened. That's the whole point of basketball. But like at the same time, I think they might need to make a change or two after that loss.
Yeah, after that. Yeah, but that was awesome. But the thing is that what Jimmy was done, I mean, he's gonna be next. But I think the Knicks do have a good chance against
Miami.
The Heat.
Yeah,
that's a good chance. Now we're gonna go on the other side for a little bit. I'm going with the Sacramento Kings, taking that going to the finals because if they take out the Warriors, I think that's the team to beat. How do you feel about that?
They're down 3-2 now. You think they're going to win the next two games?
I think tonight they're going to win. I'm a De'Aaron Fox fan, man. Mike Brown, coach of the dang year. I mean, that's my personal opinion. But what do you think? Who else?
I honestly, you see, the problem is the Warriors, their defense is very bad. But when their offense is on, they are unstoppable. You got to give them credit. And I think that, honestly, they might close it out this series.
Yep.
And I kind of want to see the Warriors versus the Lakers.
You want to see the Warriors versus the Lakers?
I want to see the Warriors versus Lakers because if LeBron loses, I might give the edge to Curry, and if Curry loses, I might give the edge to LeBron. Like right now, I don't know. It's Curry versus LeBron. I want to see Curry versus LeBron one more time to finalize. Like, LeBron got no Kyrie, and Curry, they don't got their defense is terrible.
Yeah,
their defense is terrible, but I do want to see that matchup.
I hear you. Right now, if you're coming through right now, this is Shots Fired. I mean, we're going live here on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. This is the one and only Big Mac representing Brooklyn, New York. If you don't know, I'm going to tell you right now, he's not what you think. He is not a leprechaun that had too many lucky charms. He's also not one of the best men in the world because he's phenomenal, but he is Egyptian, and he is that guy. I will say that right now. Big Mac is that guy. You need to follow him immediately on all social media content. We're going to put it in the chat in a second. I'm also going to say this right now in Shots Fired. Big Mac needs to make some merch. I want to buy a Big Mac t-shirt, sweater, something. Okay?
Coming soon. Stay tuned, everybody.
Coming soon. I mean, this is good. Oh, Celtics versus Philadelphia. That's King Lito. Now, again, the last thing I want to leave this is you are inspiration to a lot of people. I mean, again, big fella on the court, running up and down. We see you working out. I mean, you say, you are in the gym and you are a very athletic person. Is there a message that you're trying to show the world? Because Mitchell had one about it. It doesn't matter what you look like you're playing, but this is your box right now. Is there anything you want to tell these people that are watching, and we're going to have this on YouTube, about being a player of your caliber and just, doing what you love?
Absolutely. So the line that I always go with is don't ever judge a book by its cover. We all know this already, right? And I'm honestly like, me being my size, even when I get it, even now, if people don't know me and I get on the court, people are telling me, "Oh, don't pick. Why are you picking them?" Or you're like, you can see from the facial expressions, you can pick up on the vibe, especially that we're from New York, so we're quick to read on that. So if you're like, and you go on the court and then you prove them wrong, and even if you don't prove them wrong, you get back in the gym, you grind, you do your thing. You can't let anybody, underestimate you or whatever, put you down, bro. It's always about the grind, always about the upcoming, the next move. Just got to stay in touch. And I'm always open. I'm always free. People be hitting me up all the time for advice, and I'm always there to reply. If you guys need anything, any advice, anybody wants to talk, got me right there by your side. Trust me.
You are the best friend that I should have had years ago. I can tell how pure your heart is. I can tell how pure you are. And I'm going to say this as a man to a man. You a gift to the world on some real stuff. You are a gift to the world. Nothing but success to you. All we ask right now is just say your name and say this is Shots Fired. And then you can end with any line you have. And then you can go out playing ball. So that's all we're asking right now.
All right. Shout out to everybody who's watching. Shout out to Vince. It's Big Mac here, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Vince, thank you for having me. FIBA, thank you for having me. Everybody who's watching, thank you guys for having me. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys. I love you. Big Mac, out.
Oh, just say this is Shots Fired.
I keep forgetting while you put me on the spot. This is Shots Fired. Big Mac here, and we are out, baby.
Oh, man. Yo, thank you so much for coming to the show. I'm going to hit you up after. Blessings to all you.
Thank you so
Shukran.
much.
Until next time, right?
Have a good one, guys.
Oh my God, y'all. When I say this dude is pure, like he's literally a pure dude. no matter what you think about, judging ballers that they should be athletic, they should look like that. No, that is not the case when you have a heart of gold like him and also athletic ability. I mean, this guy can rock out. I don't know if you've ever seen him rock out, but he knows how to rock out on that court. Okay.